Welcome back, Gridiron fans, to another MVL Breakdown. I'm Anthony Baucco, sitting alongside Anthony Allocco to talk about the remaining 3 weeks of the regular season.
Well, not much has changed. Tri-Valley is still dominating the conference, outscoring MVL opponents by 225 points through 5 games. But the big test for the Scotties is the next 2 weeks. They have been able to take down the middle of the MVL no problem, but it'll be interesting to see how they fare against the other top 2.
And even though the Scotties lead both Maysville and Sheridan offensively and defensively, Sheridan has already gained the experience of facing another top team in the MVL. They led that game early on, but Maysville's speed allowed for the comeback. Sheridan isn't a very quick team, but what they lack in speed, they make it up for in size.
Looking at the playoff picture, Maysville and Tri-Valley control their own destiny as they both have spots in postseason play. While Sheridan is just outside, they currently sit at number 10, so a win against Tri-Valley could be their ticket to the playoffs.
Anthony, that is never an easy task. Tri-Valley has won the MVL title outright for the past 3 years and look to make it a 4th, but let's take a look at the middle of the pack. Even though John Glenn couldn't muskie up a point against Tri-Valley, they still sit in the 4th spot. New Lexington leads the 3 and 4 teams with their win over West Muskingum this past week.
And Philo leads Crooksville as the Ceramics are 1 and 4 in conference play, with 2 of their 3 wins coming against weaker non-conference opponents. The middle of the pack should clear up a bit in the coming weeks, with Philo taking on New Lex this Friday. Both West End and Morgan have tough schedules in the coming weeks, meaning we could see 2 teams facing off for their first victory in Week 10.
And as always, the MVL gets more exciting as the regular season winds down, but that's all the time we have for you today. Be sure to check us out on the web at woub.org/sports/gridiron for recaps, previews, conference updates, and more. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at Gridiron Glory to chat about your favorite teams. Follow us on Instagram at WOUB Sports and send us your photos and maybe you'll be featured on our show. And tune into our show Friday night at 11:30 to find out how Sheridan fared against the Scotties as Nathan Wiseman breaks down that matchup. For Anthony Allocco, I'm Anthony Baucco, reminding you there's nothing better than Friday nights in Gridiron Glory.